My name is Nicole Bruno, and this is task number 2, performing ear cytology. So I have my saline, my cotton swabs, and my plain microscope slide, which I'm just going to sit down here. So first what you want to do is pre-moisten the swabs with saline. So I'm just going to take my one swab into his ear. And I'm going to rotate it inside the ear canal. And I've gotten my sample here. So now I'm just going to take my clean microscope slide and I'm going to roll it. Or come closer to me to get a better look. Roll it onto my slide. Like so. And then we are ready to start preparing our slide. So I'm about to perform my ear cytology. Here is my OCCI certification. So when performing a cytology, you want to make sure you have your lab coat on and gloves. So I have been drying my ear cytology slide by waving it back and forth. I am next going to heat fix my slide. So I have my lighter here, and I'm just going to heat it. And this will keep the cells on the side. Okay. So here it is. So next I'm going to use my Diff Quick stains to stain my slide. So here are all my stains here. First step is the fixative. So I'm going to do 10 1-second dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second is the eosin. 10 1-second dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And lastly is the methylene blue. Same 10 1-second dips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm going to rinse my slide, butt end down. Once I've done that, I'm going to dry my slide butt end down, and then we can read the results. My ear cytology slide is now all dry from the staining, so now I can look under the microscope and begin interpreting my slide. So I'm going to place it on the microscope, frosted end to the right. Now I'm going to begin on 10 power. Going to get the slide focused. Okay. So I see a lot of clumps of debris and some sort of cells. Hard to tell on this power. I'm now going to interpret it on 40 power lens. And then lastly I will use my oil immersion lens. So you want to make sure you get it to focus. Okay. So I see some yeast on this power. See a lot of debris, see some fur. So I'm just going field by field and interpreting the slide. Okay. I think I found a good area, so now I'm going to use my oil immersion lens. I'm going to put 1 drop of oil onto my slide. And then I'm going to move it to my oil immersion lens. And I'm going to take a look. Okay, so I see a lot of yeast. So just in these two fields that I looked at alone, mostly yeast. I see some bacteria, some cocci. Just going to go to a different field. Again, this field I'm looking at right now is all yeast. So I'm just going to go over, I have a diagram here of what the different bacteria and what yeast actually look like under a microscope. So this is my picture of yeast. So yeast are usually elongated, round, non-nucleated cells, as you can see in this picture. Sometimes they look very footprint-like. They look like little footprints under the microscope. And again, this slide is covered in yeast. It shows a brown or black sort of ear debris inside the dog or cat. It also has a very distinct, almost sweet smell. So causes of yeast in the ear, main causes are seasonal or food allergies or some sort of dermatitis. It's usually some underlying allergy that's causing the yeast buildup in the ears. So there's two bacteria. I do not see any rods on this slide, but I do see a small amount of cocci. So cocci are this picture right here. Let me just see and make sure that you can see this picture. So they are small spherical cells, and they're small. So cocci are just a specific type of bacteria. They can be treated with a various degree of medications. And then there are rods, which are here. Rods are different looking because they are spherical and long. So I'm just going to do one last scan of my slide here and make sure I didn't miss anything. So lastly, I have finished looking through my slide. I'm going to turn off my microscope and I'm going to clean my microscope lens. So based on this microscope slide that I took from this dog's right ear, it's mostly yeast, some cocci bacteria.